This moment will affect you for the rest of your entire lives. Nothing you have ever experienced in the past will shock as much as this.
Well, how's that stock ownership working out for you so far? I don't know, man. Hold stocks, make no money. Hold stocks, be up money, and then watch the money go away. Hold stocks, be down money. Hold stocks, losing game. Trading stocks, being nimble, being in cash, winning game. Now, I will never perpetuate the lie that there's some super magnificent shit going on here. But if you're happy making 250, maybe 350 a day, maybe get that up to 400 to 500, possibly $1,000 a day with very minimum risk, then this is where you want to be. This is the moment you want to be involved in this kind of market, a market that rally, 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 sell off, sell off, sell off, sell off, sell off, sell off, rally, 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 we go nowhere. So if this market goes nowhere, if it goes nowhere now for the next 2 or 3 years, guess who's going to make money? The professional traders who, again, did we get rich today? Absolutely not. We had a Tesla short when that went negative. It was all right. We had some stock ARRY when that went negative. Not bad, $15. But then we had overstock when that went green. And then we tried to add to the position. Hear what I'm saying? See, the original entry on the overstock, if you see it, was pretty damn good when it went green. But then we got all giddy thinking that it could break that half number and maybe tack on some more there at 36.50. So we added to the position where normally we would sell out of the position because we were in it at 36. Again, I could have lied and told you I bought it at 35.80, but we got in at 36, chased it a little bit, then I got to 36.50, and that's when we made the mistake by buying more and wound up dumping it all flat, and we took a winning trade and turned it into a losing trade. But again, it's a trade. Now it's not any longer, and it was a losing trade. We made a winning trade into a losing trade, and then that was it. that was it. There's your day. Wait a minute. There was one trade that we did. Where is it? Or maybe I didn't do it. Sometimes I talk so much about trading, I think I actually did the trade, but I didn't even do the trade. Wasn't there a trade? I don't even know. Maybe I did it in my other account. It doesn't matter now. Because that's trading. Not even remembering what you did, but knowing that it went all right. I know the first trade of the day, I forgot what it was already at this point. What the hell was the trade? Oh, ACAD. Right. Couldn't get it short in that account, so I had to short it in another account. ACAD, when it broke 17, we made a little bit on the way down there to 16.50. That was it. So it was ACAD short, ARRY short, overstock long, and then overstock long again, which ruined the entire trade. And that was about it. So stock ownership, I don't know. I don't see it. And I'm here having a debate with somebody about this QD stock. Now, we turned this stock into what probably should have been one of the best trades of the year. But at least we knew enough to say, hey, those earnings seem to be good on paper. When you read it on Yahoo Finance and on some of the blogospheres, the QD numbers were pretty good. But then why was the stock going down the next day? And why was it breaking the prior day lows? And then why was it breaking 16.50? And then why was it breaking 15.50? And then why was it breaking support? And why was it breaking this? And why was it breaking that? I don't know. I'm just going to do what the stock tells me to do. And when it broke 12.50, that told me it was going to 10. So whether or not you think that you're reading something about, and again, that's what's funny about society. Nobody knows anything. Just because you read something somewhere, does that make it true? Absolutely not, but you think it does. But if enough people believe something might be true, then it makes it more true. Does that make any sense? No, but that's how reality works. That's why you got the left hand of politics, you got the right side of politics. Somewhere there's a large amount of truth in the middle that gets blurred, but nobody cares about that. There's only this side and then that side. In the market, you're either right or you're wrong. But there is a money-making middle in the market. I don't have to be right tomorrow because I was right today. If I'm right in the moment, then I'm right. And that's all I can say. And today I was right, and then I was wrong, and then I was wrong. But at the end of the day, we made, let's see, a grand total of, get this, massive day, $271.00 $2,256.78. But you know what? I didn't really do anything. I didn't have a boss. I didn't have a cubicle. I didn't have to leave my house. I didn't have to get out of my house. I didn't even have to get out of the seat. The only mistake was that I did get up out of the seat and I missed this monster sell-off into the end of the day. Would have been a lot more exciting. But you know what? I came back, I saw the market selling off, and I will tell you exactly what I did. I stared in disbelief, just shaking my head, thinking, wow, we really are trapped, going nowhere. Now, I don't know whether or not there was some news-driven event because I don't watch CNBC. I don't watch TV while I trade. I just want to focus on what the stocks are doing. If, then, this, then. If, then, this, then. If that happens, then this should happen. If it happens, then I'll do this. If, then, this, then. That's all I do. If, then, this, then. I will show you if, then, this, then. If you see the Dow Jones, especially 2 o'clock, you all know about the 2 o'clock fucking, don't you? The 2 o'clock fucking was the high of the point of the day. So you got this move from 1:45 to 2 o'clock. That is the 2 o'clock fucking. Especially if you're thinking counter trend, you never want to be going. Even if it doesn't work, you never want to be going with the move between 1:45 and 2 o'clock, but usually 1:45 to 2:15. That's why we call roughly that time the 2 o'clock fucking. A lot of times, it's a counter trend trade that shakes you out of the main trade of the day, and then we resume course. But now that the market has been sell the rally, buy the dip all in one day, we broke out at 1:45 to about 2 o'clock, and that became the fucking. And then again, if you weren't convinced at 2 o'clock to possibly go short, or maybe when we started rolling over at 2:15, how about the crucial moment at around 3:15 this afternoon when we broke the prior support from the sell-off, and then we rolled over and we got hammered. So again, I know nothing. I don't know if Overstock's a real company or not. But you know what? It was a decent idea to buy it today. In my folly, I got excited. I thought the shorts would get a little bit more squeezed, so I bought more and I ruined it. I don't even know what ARRY is. Don't know what their drug is. Don't know what they do. Don't know if there was news on it. But when it rolled over and broke 15 and went back into the red at 15.05, I was thinking, hey, this thing could break the half number and the whole number, and it's going negative. Let me get involved. Same thing with ACAD. Now that one was down a lot, but again, the idea on the ACAD, and I'm going to end the video here, is that the weak usually stay weak, and all the people that were sitting there hoping and praying that it would bounce again off 17, once it didn't hold that 17, short it, even though it was down 19% already, shorted at 17, got down to the next whole half number, and we made some money. And it was a little bit of a bounce in there, but it never got back above 17, so we held a little bit. We covered along the way. I'm not going to say we shorted it at 17 and covered it all at 16.50, but our ultimate goal was to get to 16.50. So again, we shorted some at 17, we covered some at 16.85, some at 16.75, some at 16.65, and some at 16.50. All in was a pretty decent trade. Nothing that anyone's getting rich here. But the idea is that the market's going to be open tomorrow. We're going to find the same setups, and we're going to do those same setups. And if you could sit here and take a $10,000 account and make $271.78 every single day and keep the losses to a minimum, and then every once in a while you have a $500 day, maybe throw in a $1,000 day and throw in a $200 loss, at the end of the year, sitting around on a $10,000 account, you could probably generate 500 or 600% on your money. Now again, remember, if you have a $500,000 account and you're only making 60 grand, it doesn't seem as amazing. But on a $10,000 account, trading the way I do, you can make, let's say, $250 a day, which at the end of the year is about $62,000, $63,000 a year. So in theory, you could take a $10,000 account, and at the end of the year, you're up about 60 grand on that 10,000. So at the end of the year, you're up 70 grand. Percentage-wise, you're the greatest trader. You're the greatest money manager on earth. But then again, remember, next year, if you have 80 grand in your account and you still only make 60 grand, now you are just average. But then the next year, let's say you have $160,000 in your account and you only make 60 grand. You see where I'm going with this conversation, right? It's all relative. It's about making money. That's why when I hear percentage gainers, doesn't matter. Who cares that you got a dollar stock that went to $2? It's still just 1 point. And I love the guys that are making money 85% on their trades. Remember, what we do here works 80% of the time, but we still have guys that have failed. Why? Because it's the 20%ers and the risk management and the money management and the risk parameters. Because remember, what if you're the most unlucky person in the world and you do 8 trades in a row and they're all minimum risk? You put minimum risk on, you made your reward, right? But then on that 9th trade, you decide to go balls deep and take your size up 5-fold, and that's the one that doesn't work, wiping out 8 trades of profitability. So again, it's all about money management, risk management, discipline. Sure, we've got a setup that works, but when it doesn't work, you got to be disciplined enough to take the loss. Rinse, repeat, come and join us. I will drill these concepts into your head. And me being sick for 2.5 weeks now has really opened my eyes. I don't want to be doing this that much longer. You got me for at least 3.5 more years. So come in, join the lifetime membership. Some of my guys have been with me for 7 or 8 years. Some guys make it, some guys don't make it. But let me instill my knowledge upon you. Let me bless you with the knowledge that I know, because it's not just about finding ideas. It's not about just risk management, money management, discipline. It's sentiment. It is thousands of things. Why do you think there's thousands of books being written? You're not going to take one course and learn how to trade. You're not going to read one book and learn how to trade. You need people like me. You need people like me so you can stick your fucking fingers and say, there goes the good trader. Now say goodnight to the good trader. Good night. Oh, pelican, pelican, fly, fly, pelican.